Oh, hi Chili, how are you doing? If you want to join the Discord voice chat, feel free to. I've configured it today a bit better, so it should... Oops, I don't want to buy all. It should work a bit better today. Oh, I'm quite well. I have. Yeah. Just do whatever you want. It was enjoyable last time. However you feel about it, it's okay. So today I got the old Indiana Jones set here, and this is of course re-released this year. And so I will be able to compare them if this is more or less complete. We will find out. And the parts are in here. And the sticker sheet is pristine, so that was cool. You love to chat? You love to chat or do you love to type? You can do both. And the cool thing is, their stickers are also applied, so the sticker sheet is extra. And what is even better is I paid 35 euros for it all. So that is an awesome price for all of this. But we will see how the complete the minifigures are, of course. So let's first take a look at the instructions. So I think I made a really good deal on this. I don't even know how much it costs without. So on Bricklink it usually sells for about 56 euros used. But of course it's going to depend upon how complete it is. And I don't know if the price will go up or if the price will go down now that they made a new version of it. We will find out. I think it is one of my first Indiana Jones sets. The first one I'm sorting. I have another one that is unsorted from the Indiana Jones 4 movie. So here we have, I think her name is Miriam. I don't know if it's supposed to be this gap here on the top. We will see. And here we have Indiana Jones, the old one, with a hat. We have the unused sticker sheet. So let's take it apart and see. Oh, here we have the Ark of the Covenant. Wait, should I open it? Oh no, it doesn't really open. Oh no, melt face. Z number in the title is not complete? Oh, you mean in the title of the stream? Oh yeah, you're right. I have updated it. I don't know if it will update on real time or not. Oh, the gap is correct. Oops. So that means this is probably okay. I wonder why she has the little dot below the head. And somehow she looks funny without a nose. I don't know why it is so strange on her face. Let's see how much the sticker sheet costs by itself. So it sells for 13.69 euros used, new. I don't know if this counts as new or not. I mean, when is a sticker sheet used? Ah, you mean the blue eyes? Yeah, maybe that's it. So the parts are in an okay condition. It is a little bit dusty, but not very much. Oh well, could be less dusty. Where's my brush? Yeah, but the dust is not of the sticky type. So what I will probably do is once I will probably at some time buy the new one and build both of them to compare them. I think that could be interesting. No, it is okay. So the dust is minimal. And it's interesting, there's only 77 different parts in this set. Fresh from the desert, yep. Yeah, I think I made a good deal on this. So there was a sticker sheet in here that is still unused. And the parts are also stickered. No, I think that's a bit loud, isn't it? So I'm definitely going to compare. Oh. I found a non-Lego part. That's not good. This will go into the evil bucket. These stickers are not really well. Well, this one is okay, but this one is really crooked. So it was definitely not you, Chili, who applied these. So we have 3 panels with stickers. Two of these. So well applied, much love. Probably better than I would be applying them. So this panel doesn't have a sticker, it is supposed to have one. And there's also a sticker on the head of the Anubis statues. Oh, I like the Eye of the Horus on the Anubis. And here's another one. Which set did you get? Did you get it assembled? So this is okay here. It was just a little bit dusty, but in general it's okay. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, with 2 of the raised base plates. I love those base plates. Actually, I just got one of those base plates, but separately without a set. Are the base plates okay? They break so easy. You have 6 of them. Why am I not surprised that you have 6 of the underground, underwater raised base plates? You still want the moon surface ones in underwater blueprint? Yeah, but you are not going to get that. I think Lego is never ever going to make any raised base plates again. But there are some custom printers who actually print base plates, but not raised ones. Oh, good evening, Nook. How are you doing? Oh, I'm quite well. So I will have Thursday and Friday off. So only one more day until I have a very long weekend. And I'm sorting this set that I bought used. I got it for a very good price. And the cool thing is also I got it. I also got a. So I paid 35 euros for it, and I got it together with this haul where there was a raised base plate and some minifigures. And the cool thing is I have an extra sticker sheet. So I'm quite happy, and as far as I can tell, the minifigures are in here, so this should be nice. And I'm just checking now if it's complete or not. Unfortunately, one of the stickers is missing. But when I will build it, I will just build it without that sticker. And I plan to build it with a new one. I didn't buy the new one yet. That has recently released. I'm still waiting for a discount. And then we can compare the two. Ooh, there's a nice dark blue crystal here. Yeah, I was very surprised when I got it at that price. I probably would not have, because I would not have bet much more on it. That's why I always go for auctions on eBay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to mute myself, but I was not fast enough and I had to sneeze. A spare crystal? I don't know if there's a spare crystal. I just found this dark blue crystal here. You made a purchase today of an A-Wing. What is? But more than I wanted to though. But it's BNID, and I've got an A-Wing. You've not got an A-Wing yet. So, what is BNID? Yeah, pollen season started also. I don't have very strong hay fever. I'm more or less the only one in my family who doesn't have it severely. But I think I'm starting to get a bit more hay feverish. Oh, brand new box. Ah, okay. So I always sometimes hear mint in sealed box, MISB. but there's of course different. So that is, which A-wing did you get? Do you have the set number? You can show it to us if you would like to. Oh, from 2006. And sealed? Okay. That's quite nice. I like the gray minifigure with the bicycle helmet. So are you going to open it or are you going to keep it closed? Oh, wait, what? Which one is this? I didn't know this existed as well. Is that a light blue? Oh shit, that is probably very expensive. Let me click on that. €17 used. There's 42 on offer. Holy shit. Oh, it is in light blue. It is not gray. Oh, that is so beautiful. I had no idea this existed. In the Shark's Crystal Cave. Oh, now you make me envious. Yeah, be sure to show us a picture if you ever get one. From 1996. Awesome. You can get one for about 15 bucks on Bricklink, or are you going to get it somewhere else? I think it is so cool. Every day you learn about new parts that Lego has made in the past. Yeah, just be sure you buy it in a good condition. It is so often that sellers try to sell you broken base plates like that. Oh, by the way, so I have this base plate here. And one tip I always give is to definitely take a look from the bottom. Then you can easily see if some of the studs are broken or not. And here you can see that all the studs are still in here, because this happens very often that a stud breaks out of it. And this one is okay. We have some dirt here, but no broken studs. And the printing is okay. But the good thing is you can see the broken studs very easily from the bottom. Because this happens very often that a stud simply breaks off and you see a hole in it. And the corners, of course, also. Corners break off easily. And sometimes the printing is scuffed off, but in this case it doesn't really matter if there's some printing that has gone bad. So I think, for example, this printing here is a bit bad. But that is totally okay on this set. And here also you can see the print having gone off a bit. But that is totally normal because it is also light blue. And if you print dark blue on it, and then after a while some color will go out. So this is for me acceptable. So yesterday at night I started to stream a bit of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That is such a good game. Oh, it just occurred to me you haven't sent your pics of my Finnish underwater base. You did post some links on our Discord server the other day. Let's take a look. But if you have some new ones, let's find, where was it? Here we have some pictures. I don't know if you made new ones or not, but we already had a look at them. As I especially liked, wait, where was it? The shark approaching image here. Where was it? Here, no, wait. There was an image that was so cool because the shark was in the background. No, this is the shark from the side. And you had this cool cave. Oh yes, here the glowy octopus, the best part. Oh yeah, this one here was awesome. I love the shark. The shark is approaching. Damn. Yeah, feel free to post them. Feel free to post them here on the Discord, and we can take a look at them. Here they are. Oh, is that a ladder now where you can climb down? Always need some controls. Cool. So wait, we have a sonar and a sonar. This is the scuba tank refill station here. Okay. Are those sprints, those parts? I don't know if I've seen them before, but I do know the ones on the top, and of course the map. Oh, that's the captain chair. The big boss throne. But it looks a bit deserted. Are you gonna put some minifigures in there? Oh yeah, I see the dome parts here. They are brilliant. And this is the food. You get the food out of it. I think it was in the Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett where they had this food pipe where you got this disgusting slush out of it. Very nice. And there's Ed in the background. Very nice. So if anybody wants to join the voice channel, feel free, but be aware that your voice would be broadcasted if you do so. Ed, who's running late today. It was in The Mandalorian in the episode where he first meets Bo-Katan. I don't remember the details, but I do remember this horrible slushy gray food pipe thingamajig. I don't know why, but food in Star Wars is always disgusting. Oh, by the way, should I turn on some Indiana Jones music? Fitting for the set. I don't remember though if the soundtrack is any good, except for the main themes, of course. Okay, let's see what we can find. Maybe I should have found something before I stopped. Indiana Jones, adventurous ambient soundscapes with epic music from the film series. Let's see how this is. Let me know if it gets too loud. I think this is one of the more romantic scenes. Oh, I'm just destroying the Ark of the Covenant. I'm very sorry. It is always fun in Indiana Jones movies. The way he destroys all these ancient artifacts and ruins. I think every real archaeologist must totally cringe when he sees those movies, but they are just so much fun. So we have 20 of these. Oh, and they are secured with an axle, of course. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or how I cringe when there's some computer stuff depicted in movies. There was one TV series though that was quite good concerning computers, and that was Mr. Robot. That was actually not really. That was actually quite realistic in its depiction of computers. Aggressive typing. Yeah, exactly. When they start to type fast to solve the 256 encryption, and the faster you type, the more easily you solve the encryption, break the encryption. $11, $12, $13. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. My absolutely non-Lego brick separator, but it is cool. But it doesn't separate bricks. It's a brick separator, it's not a plate separator, unfortunately. You have no normal one? I have a lot. Oh, I have an old Lego one here also. I have a big box of brick separators. Oh yeah, go easy on a brown, you're right. That would be a big oh no again. Oh, I remember when I had the dark brown that was really brittle in the Haunted Mansion set, and I had to take it apart again. Oh, I was really scared about that because it really felt already brittle in your hand. You know, when you bend it and you know it is really really easy to break. Oh. Maybe I will just leave this together here. Then it doesn't have to break, and when you build it, you have to use it anyway. think this set might actually be almost complete. 3, 5, 6. I've got a good feeling about this. No, wait. I think wasn't that in the Solo movie, or in which movie was it where they said that in Star Wars? Oh yeah, so this is the interesting one with the with a separate clip. It's always funny. I think this is the only one where you have this separate type of clip, and I don't know why they did it this way. But the pearl gold is quite shiny in this set. One dark red tile, not yet broken. It's funny that the carrots in dark brown, I thought they were younger than this. I think I'm missing one dark tan tile. A 1x6 tile. But I will check in the bag later on. Maybe it got stuck in some kind of nook. And if so, it is easily replaceable. But I'm quite sure I'm not going to sell this set. Not until I've built it, at least. And here are the favorite rubber parts that are not as horrible as the other rubber bands. Oh, and there are some snakes missing, but those I have enough snakes. They will be no problem to replace. But it is understandable that they go missing if you play with a set. Oh, it's interesting that the Indiana Jones. Oh, and this is also the older version of the umbrella stand. Oh, and welcome, Lego Legends. How are you doing? Awesome, that is good to hear. Anything crazy happening in the UK politics recently? I didn't hear too much mad stuff for a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I just heard that Cruella Braverman, she wants to be now the Tory leader. Yeah, it is fitting music for the set. It is my first Indiana Jones Lego set that I'm sorting. I have another one, but that is not sorted yet. And I'm going to compare it with the recent release once that is discounted. Oh, I'm so sorry. I always try to mute myself, but I'm not fast enough. At least everybody's awake now. Jeremy Clarkson was polishing Sunak's appendage to get lighter restrictions for farmers. That's about it, I think. No, 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 no. I will not accept having hay fever. I was always the only one who never had it in our family. But it is not impossible. Or you dusted too much. Yeah. Or I have a lot of Lego sets to dust. I'm thinking about dusting the Millennium Falcon, the UCS version, but I have no idea how I would fit it here on a table and still be on camera. So we have 2 and 6. Interestingly, the bag is not on the minifigure, so the bag is separate, so I will take it off now. I actually think that they made the satchel specifically for Indiana Jones. I did hear about this. This is so typical Nigel Farage. I mean, everybody, it's always somebody else's fault. And of course, Brexit would have been so great if they only had done it properly. But of course, nobody knows what it would mean to do it properly. I hate Nigel Farage with a passion. He's such. When he was in the European Parliament, such an asshole. He never did any work as a member of the parliament. He just got the money. He did nothing. And yeah, I heard that also. And didn't he say that it didn't really work out well because too many elderly people were sent away because they didn't have a correct ID? It is such a blatant attempt at doing voter suppression. And I think Jacob Rees-Mogg, he is stupid enough to really admit that they did it. Of course they did it for voter suppression reason. The official argument was, to fight voter fraud, but there was never any evidence that any voter fraud happened at all, or only in a very minute way, like in the. Yeah, most of the other generation would also they are sabotaging themselves. Yeah, I think it was also very blatant that they allowed some ID that was primarily accessible to older people, but some IDs that are more accessible to younger people or to people in precarious situations are not allowed. It was strange. I found it very interesting, especially in the discussion in the United Kingdom, because you always say, okay, we are very proud that we don't have any mandatory IDs. Here in Germany, we don't really. It's not really not a big of an issue. Everybody has some ID, be it a driver's license or an ID or a passport. So there's not really anybody who would not have a valid ID anyway. But I did hear that sometimes you have to ID yourself by providing like invoices for gas or electricity or stuff like that. That I found very interesting. And here we have the famous VIP. And these are all unfortunately not okay again. They're supposed to be trans orange. This is trans neon orange, and this one is without bars else anyway. Oh. This is a little bit scuffed up, but since it is part of the set, I will just leave it in here. Okay, that's it. Let's take a look at the minifigures. That is indeed the classic Indiana Jones, and it is in a good condition. But he doesn't, of course, have the cool new hairpiece for the current one. By the way, please, wait, I have to scroll back in the chat, sorry. Yeah, sure, if you want to post a link to the, is it on eBay? And any news from my side of the channel? So currently the German coalition is a bit crazy. So our on the German level, we have a three-way coalition from Social Democrats, the Green Party, and some kind of liberals. and they are doing too much infighting, unfortunately. And I, of course, blame those liberals. They are very neoliberal, pro companies, anti ecology, and they are more or less holding back. So I of course prefer the Green Party, and they do make the sanest policy. What we did get in Germany now is a ticket where we can take all the public transport in all of Germany for 50 euros per month, and that is really really great. It's a look. You'll post a picture in the Discord. Yeah, sure. Just let me know when you posted it, and we can take a look at it. Okay, so this was. Oops, what am I doing? So this was this set. I paid 35 euros for it, and I got what I bought. I'm of course happy that there was the that the sticker sheet was in there. And the other board that I had with this guy, I paid 25 euros for this. And the base plate I just showed you already, that was also in there. And now we're going to take a look at these minifigures that I got together with a base plate for 25 euros. I'm still looking for that tan tile, but oh, so let's take a look at these minifigures. Oh, it's not very large. So the question is, how much are those two images? Are those two separate ones? So let's just count them a bit. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unfortunately, the image is quite small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 48, 50, 55. And here we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 plus 55, about 100 and 110 or so. And you are right. So my first impression is also most of them are poop. So what I see here is we have a Batman up here. That could be okay. Here we have one Ninjago. I mean, Ninjago you can count about. This one I don't see too closely. It could be, this one could be okay. There's a Ninjago minifigure, but it is not complete. It is definitely missing the head. And unfortunately I don't see the details. So this one here I don't see the details. Yeah, but it doesn't give a good first impression. There's also a lot of parts where I see missing hands. Not many where I see missing torsos. Here we see a missing arm. Oh, here we have a battle droid. That is nice. This one here, the large battle droid, and here we have, this one could be a Gandalf. That could be quite nice. This is a Joker, that is okay. And this soldier down here with the blue epaulettes, that is also quite pricey. Here we have a Chima minifigure. And this could be a Darth Vader. Click open in browser. I don't know if it would be larger in a browser. It is quite tiny. So my stomach says I would definitely not go above 50 cents per figure, and probably even a bit less. It always is larger. So I don't know. I think I would probably maybe 35 euros. But it would be better to get a closer look. It is definitely a mixed bag. That is true. Because there's definitely a lot of garbage. How much is he asking for? Now Zoom? Wait, what? Yeah, but this doesn't really help Chile. It is still very fuzzy. Oh, here is a stormtrooper. So how much is he asking for it? Oh. Oh no, I would not pay 19 pounds for that. How much is that in euros? I don't know what the current rate. Oh, that's even more. No. Yeah, I fully agree. That is definitely too overpriced. But the problem is, so if the people ask too much, they are sometimes convinced that it is worth that much. Wait, is there a Pre-Vizsla in there? Where did you see a Pre-Vizsla? This one here? That's not Pre-Vizsla. And this one up here, I cannot say if it is one, because a Pre-Vizsla itself is worth more than 100 euros. And I think the most but you definitely need the cape here. Oh, but it could be that there's a cape here. So I don't know if you have a better picture on your telephone. I mean, that would definitely be gamble. But I would really be surprised if such an expensive minifigure would snuck into this. So this one you mean probably. You see slippers? Yep, I also see slippers. Oh, and he also has another bag of minifigures down there. I mean, so this could indeed be a gamble. So if this is indeed a Pre-Vizsla, that guy by itself is worth 116 euros, and the cape alone is worth I think we saw it the other day, like 60 euros used. So where was the image? But the thing is, I cannot really tell from this image. So the legs. The legs definitely, I don't know if there's some, yeah. I guess it is also, I mean, a question if you want to take a risk or not. Unless I could clearly see that it is him, and I think he also he has a special face print. I'm not sure. Let's see. No, it's not completely special, the face. But I mean, the helmet alone is also worth quite a bit. 18 euros. Yeah, so I'm unsure if you can verify that is a previous if that is a pre-Whistler, I would say go for it, but offer him, of course, less than £90, just to reduce your risk. But this doesn't really feel like a collection of minifigs where such an expensive minifigure would slip through. That's why I'm a bit. Very leery. No, I don't know the correct word. Because it is too random for that. It looks like it's already picked. It's already picked clean of good stuff. But the Gandalf here is, of course, nice. This one is quite nice. No, I cannot say, but I would definitely not pay the 90 pounds for it. Ah, yeah, so this could be better. Open in browser. It could indeed be. I mean, you see here the 3 lines on the head. That looks like it does look like the 3 lines here. And the torso, I cannot really say. It could be very similar to the Deathwatch torso. But he does have the light eyes, so it is not unlikely. It could be. And this could be the cape. So this really could be a hit. Yeah, it's very tempting. And the legs, we see this center part. The legs feel a bit off, the coloring. But the torso with the light arms. But it definitely, the hands are not correct. We know that. So they should be darker. Yeah, it is a curious fact because I mean I did indeed at one time get a really quite expensive minifigure in a random set, but it doesn't happen very often. But the helmet intrigues me quite a bit because you see the 3 lines up here, And that is very close to this helmet. And this marking is definitely unique. So even if you have only the helmet, it would be 18 euros. Yeah, so the legs also, the legs feel strange because this white highlighting here and the center part where what is, I don't know where it's called, the thong or whatever, that definitely looks off because it is supposed to be a darker. So I don't think the legs are correct at all. But it could also be an artifact that that it is shining from the light here. So it could be that this gray printing appears lighter on the image. It is an interesting case. It depends how much risk you want to take. But it is indeed intriguing. I mean, one thing you could always do is take a look at the minifigures you can clearly identify and use Bricognize to get a rough estimate about this one. For example, so this soldier here is about 3 euros at least. And then base your offer upon that. It is a cool case. So be sure to let us know if you offer him or if you buy it at least. I would be very interested if you get it to find out if it was indeed the pre-Whistler. Okay, so let's go back to this haul. I'm not quite sure so this was the thing. So this is what I paid 25 euros for all of this, including the base plate. But now I should move the stuff out of the way. So that we have a clean slate here. So for this, what caught my eye was, of course, the base plate intrigued me here, and I think we will have some numbers of Bionicle minifigures. I like them very much. I'm not quite sure if they are useful for anything. So I think this could be, the minifigures themselves are probably not worth the 25 euros, but the base plate, of course, it should be okay. So I will open a new document on Brickstore so that we can store the stuff that we identified. And we of course have some Nexonite powers, that is always fun. I'm just going to put these minifigures that I tried to find that I complete up here, and then we will see what we have. Oh, yeah, I remember. I saw this one. This is an expensive part. Okay, now I'm feeling a bit more confident that we will get our 25 euros, because that is one of the only masks. So again, I usually don't completely remember why I buy the stuff, but now I realize that I probably saw the Oni mask here. Yep. Yeah, that is from Ninjago exactly. I'm just wondering why my microscope is not working. Ah, here it is. Okay, so there's two versions, one with a closed mouth and one with an open mouth. And this is the one with the closed mouth. Yeah, so there are indeed some ponytails on there. But I will just take this part here because that is the expensive thing. And that part by itself should be worth about 5 euros or so. Yeah, so that part is 5 euros already. So I think I should be okay. So I always like these Bionicle minifigures. I don't know why, but they are quite cool. It is the Pearl Light Gray. Oh, and we have an Atlantis Dark Blue key. I'm just not happy about the camera today. What should I check the Discord? You always want to make me buy magazines. And is that from the new series? Or is it from... Oh, it's from Crystallize yet. Okay. I will get you to buy one. Yeah. So I do sometimes look in stores. No, I usually don't buy magazines. It is just too much. You only get them in the stores. I do have a lot of polybags that I bought on eBay, but I don't like going into stores where I have to be physically present. And here we have Lego Legend. He's enjoying himself. And Chili Brie, she always wants me to buy a magazine. But she didn't buy the Ice Castle, so I'm not going to buy a magazine. Ooh, he's expensive. Is that the minifigure? But he's going to go down in price, I'm quite sure. He will not stay this pricey. Oh, hey, Greasy, how are you doing? Are things looking up job-wise for you? Went well, I think. Is that the one in Germany or the one in... Oh, in Amsterdam, okay. I mean, that would be better for you, I guess. Okay, we got another Oni mask. Now this is looking very good now. I just found this Oni mask also. But I think the orange one is the one that is really expensive. Something is wrong with this camera. Focus, you friend. Ah, this is better now. Yeah, so this is the red one. Yeah, so we are at 12 euros now, so this is going to be okay. There's a lot of these snake staffs in here, and I don't know about them. But let's first take a look at the minifigures. Oh, there's some more powers, even though they're usually not worth very much. But I somehow I like them. They always make me feel of a video game with special powers. And I think they intended, they had this app or so where you could scan these and then get powers or something. Sits back and relaxes. Now a profit will be made. I mean, you never know if I will make a profit, League of Legends, because I would still have to sell this stuff, of course. But these prices are quite realistic because they are the average price of the last 6 months sales. But of course, if you don't realize the value, it is just potential. But I do like to think that I will be able to sell some of this stuff at some time. Okay, let's try to find out if some of these minifigures are complete or not. Oops. So for these, you always have to check if they have the correct parts because there's so many similar parts, but this one looks okay. This one looks complete and he's also in a good condition. Because there's very small variations on these legs. I don't have any other legs here to show you. But these legs have really small differences. There's one that wears a small key on them, and there's another leg where there's a little dagger on it. The torsos are easy to identify, and the faces too. So the legs for me are always a problem in this type of minifigure. But this one should be complete. It is really difficult to stop. So I stopped for this month. I told myself, okay, no more buying, and it worked. But it was hard for me to simply stop looking at offers, because it is always so enjoyable for me to just look at the images and see, okay, what is there? Do I know this part and stuff like that? Okay, here we have a golden ninja. Let's see if this is any good. It is again in a quite good condition, so I'm surprised. Oh, it's probably this one with the pearl golden head. Yes, indeed, we have the pearl golden head here. I don't know if that is more rare or not. We will see. But I'm quite sure it is this one here. But let's make sure it is this one. No, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, and I also love sorting through these collections. Even though I started sorting only sets, but I ran out of space. That's more or less why I need to start selling stuff now. And I'm always fascinated by these little details. So this is the correct leg. Correct torso. Yep. So I'm getting the vibe that this is indeed the right minifigure here. Oh, and of course the head wrap. But that is quite sure the right one. Okay, let's see how much this one is worth. Oh, he's €4.87. So that is quite nice. That means we are already near the breaking even point. You need to rent another apartment. Nope. I'm so happy here in my apartment. I will simply do the rational thing and sell some of the stuff. Okay, let's see this one here. So I'm a bit surprised that these are the two minifigures we looked at are already complete. Because I did have the feeling that they would be they would be mixed. Yeah, this indeed looks correct. The big question is, of course, if the face is going to be correct. I think this is not the correct head. In Ninjago, you very often have wrong heads. Yeah, so this is definitely not the correct head. But I just got this head from another minifigure, and this one is the right one. So I'm just simply exchanging it now. So this minifigure here had the correct head. So I'm simply going to add it here, and then we have a complete minifigure for this one. Why do you get wrong heads? This is why they invented storage units. Why do you get wrong heads in Intraki? Easy to hide with a helmet? I don't think it's done on purpose. I think it is just that they maybe they had some kids and kids really like to switch heads around, but they don't really look like they've been played with extensively. And I also don't think it's a price issue. So this is the head that was in there, and that is definitely about the same value. Yeah, and as they should. I mean, this is what playing is about, to swap stuff around. I think it's only grown-ups who want to get these in the right configuration. Well, I'm a bit of a sorting maniac anyway. But for kids, it is important to be able to swap it. Okay, so here we have. Oh wait, he could be expensive. Okay, this is crazy. He could be worth also 4 euros or so. Oh, he's worth 5 euros. So this is really cool. I just have to take another look at the offer here. Yeah, so I saw the Oni mask down here. And here's the other Oni mask. But for the rest, I'm quite sure I was just guessing that it could be good. Yeah, so this is nice. PTSD from that. Wait, what should Bricks Metal do with? Well, I voted, but there's only one vote yet. You get way better Lego lots on German eBay than in UK. It could be that I think the market is maybe a bit bigger also. I mean, also one thing that I can recommend: do not buy from commercial sellers on eBay. So because from commercial sellers, they will surely have taken out the valuable parts. And whenever I see a commercial seller, I just simply ignore their offers, because you really never get the chance to be lucky. So this one is a minifigure I know. She's some kind of lady ninja, but she has a special head, and I don't think this is the correct head. So this is again not the correct head, unfortunately. She has some head with the orange markings on it. But I think these are at least complete, and I can probably complete her at some time. Yeah, so her name is Skylar. And she has, I can show you. She has this special head here, whip, microscope. So what I will do in this case, I will, that's a fancy face. Yeah, so this is the face that Minifig came with. It's definitely not correct. I think she's some bad guy and she turns good in the end. I don't remember correctly. So I will simply part her out and only count the parts that I have here. And this is the cool thing you can do. You can say part out item here, and then it will be replaced with the special parts, and I will simply remove the head. Because the other parts are definitely complete and in a good condition. And she also has her brown scabbard. No, that's not a scabbard. Oh, it's a quiver. Yep. Scabbard is for swords, I think. Oh, let's see if we can find another complete one. I don't know too much about the ninjas, but this is at least in a good condition. Could be the face again that is wrong. Yeah, so they are okay. They are really in a good condition. So I'm a bit surprised that the heads are wrong, because that usually happens if kids play with them or if they are recombined at a later time. Okay, so this is the J ZX with the shoulder armor. Which looks correct, but we have to verify, of course, if the face is okay. Okay, I think I can see a pattern here. This is not the correct head again. But it is a cool head. So I'm a bit surprised that the wrong heads are always quite nice ones. The good thing is I have some of these Ninjago heads, so I will be able to complete them directly from my collections. Are the hands right? I don't think so. The arms are. No, the hands are also not right. That is a good spot. So we're going to do the live operation. So whenever I see the incorrect hands, I do it right away. Better get it over with, and then I don't accidentally count this torso as complete. I will never understand why the people change their hands. So I don't know. Sometimes maybe they take out the hands because they want to use the hands for another minifigure when they complete it. But I don't really understand it. So of course, if kids exchange them, that is they can do it. But because these are really in a good condition, as you see again. So what we can do, we will part him out again. But we don't have the head. We don't have the torso. We only have the helmet here. And the legs. And of course this sword thingamajig. You're always oh Lego Legend. You're doing the pun thing again. So this is my box of hands and arms and stuff like this. I do have some more randomly, but these are the ones that are removed. So I only remove the hands if they are really incorrect. Because I simply don't like to do it just for the fun of it. And here we have some arms. But then again, so I only take these out if I have to. So these are the ones that I more or less acquired because they were in the wrong torso. That's handy. Yeah, this is the Lego Horror Show. Okay, so I'm going to try one now. The probability of this one being correct is higher because it has a special blue head. Yeah, so it is quite surely this one here. Oh, wait. Could this be? Holy shit. Look at the prices down here. Look at the prices. If this is indeed this minifigure, I have made my money's worth already. Okay, let's make sure it is this one. Oh, that would be so awesome. Oh. Okay, so this is the special headpiece. Let's go to the big microscope. It even has the little yellow in the middle. So that's good. Yeah, it's at more than 30 euros. If this is indeed the one, I would be ecstatic. Also, I mean, as ecstatic as a German can be, of course, only. So that is definitely the correct head. And it is indeed a blocked open stud. That is good. Ooh, I'm getting a bit giddy. Yeah, and the nice thing about this, I don't know if you can see it, it is a shiny print. And it is really good condition again, no scratch. So, just the leg. Leg is correct also. Oh, and the hands are okay, good. I always forget to check the hands. It's good to have Lego Legend here who remembers the hands. So let's just take a look if it is also Lego. So if you have a figure that is potentially expensive, I always take an extra look if it's indeed a Lego one. Also between the studs on the leg. Yep. Oh, this is nice. This is cool. Okay, I just want to check if this was on the image or not.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty.
Yeah, so he is visible here. But I did not know that this one is expensive. Okay, so it's not wait, it is. It's 34 euros. This is so cool. I love it. I mean, this little minifigure is worth more than the whole thingamajig I paid for it. Yeah, so this just made my day, and I didn't even know that this was worth so much. I have no idea why. But I mean, it is a fancy figure with the metallic printing. Yeah, I mean, you can only profit if you sell it, of course. But he was sold 50 times in the last 6 months, so it is possible. I wonder what set he appeared. Oh, so maybe he was only in this one here, and that wasn't sold very often. I don't know. I never understand these prices, but the set itself is worth 48 euros. Well, when will I stream over the next few days? Any plan? Not really. I do want to stream some more of the Legend of Zelda, but I will probably do that late at night. I'm just super happy now. So okay, so now we are at 63 euros already, and that is more than twice what I paid for it. This is awesome. But I think I will definitely stream at least 1 or 2 times in the week. Oh, this one looks also like a similar one, but it has missing arms, unfortunately. Going to bed now. Thank you very much for joining us, Chili. Have a great night. And I'm sure we're going to see ourselves again. Sleep well. So this one is also, I hope it's going to be complete, but it's definitely not going to be as expensive. I've seen this one before and I don't remember it being expensive. But this blue one I will certainly remember. So there's one with a neck bracket. Oh, okay. So I think it should be this one. So he's going to be like €2, not as expensive, but still good. I mean, everything now is more or less pure edition. So one thing I've seen often is if you have the silver printing on heads, that can easily go off. But it looks quite good here. That one is of course complete. And this one I actually have a few times already, also in my store, in my inventory. Yeah, so I already have 2 of them here in the store. And now there will be 3. And this is of course the big win of the night. So this one could potentially be complete. That is more, oh yeah, I've seen this before. He has like a, I thought it was a mobile phone on his belt, nope. And this is the same with the silver hat. Let's see. Uh-oh. I hope Recognize is not down. Oh no. Yeah, it looks like it's down. Okay, so quite frankly, I'm so reliant on Recognize. I think I will do this. I will continue this at another time and simply start building a bit. So before Recognize, we did this more or less manually, and it is possible to do it manually. By the way, Greasy, I did not make any profit yet. This is once I start selling this stuff, I'm hopeful that I will be able to. But as long as they are sitting here in my apartment. Oh, and good evening, damn it. So I think I will simply continue building a bit on the X-Wing, because I don't really want to, it's simply not as much fun to sort this stuff without having the Recognize there. You broke it. I don't break the stuff, I repair the stuff, Greasy. If I would have built it, no, I couldn't have built Recognize. I'm not as good as a software engineer. Oh, you installed the owned? Well, I guess you are owned. I'm sorry, damn it. Can you not uninstall the plugin? So I did hear that sometimes a plugin can make OBS unstable, but if you uninstall it cleanly, it should at least repair that. I mean, who installs a plugin that is called owned? No backup made and no uninstall button. I think you can more or less uninstall it by removing the DLLs that were dropped in the installation directory. Owned 3D is how you should say it. I know, but you are owned. Maybe it should be called like this. Pwned by owned. I'm quite sure you can uninstall it, Dimit. These plugins are usually stored in a subdirectory. Look in the installation directory or somewhere, and they are more or less just some files that are dropped in there. So I'm sure if you Google uninstall OBS plugin, it will probably show you where to which directory you can go and where you have to remove the files. I mean, actually, we could take a look here in my installation now. So let's take a look. Look at this. There's an OBS plugins directory directly in the installation, and my guess is that you can find the DLL here. And you should be able to simply delete it from there. Exactly, and the PDB. The PDB is more or less that is the debugging information. It would be cool if your Bricklink checkerbot would be an OBS plugin. Yeah, I cannot program that. I'm not proficient enough to do that. I don't know. So there, the debugging symbols are in there. I think the D must stand for debug, but I don't know. But if you go to this directory up here, you should be able to clean it up again. Would love to see your bot having an installer instead of Python. Actually, the installation with Python is quite it is quite easy. It is less. I think it is more straightforward than an installer. But then again, I mean, if you're used to Python, that is. Okay, let's see if we can get this build cam up and running again. Okay, so where were we? The last time we finished, we put on these 2 plates here, and now I have to do the same thing on the other. Oops. I have to do the same thing on the other side, and that's why I stopped, because I don't like building the same stuff over again. But since I forgot what we did, it is going to be okay today. So here we are at step 150. Yeah, so this step was not very enjoyable on the other side also. Unfortunately. But we will survive. Heading to bed. Have a good stream. Have a great night, Greasy, and I wish you all the best. And as always, if you feel ready to stream together and start building that that mech, let me just know in Discord, and we can get together and build in parallel. Sleep well. Yeah, so this plate especially is not really cool the way it is constructed. It is very flimsy. Because these parts are only connected with the 2 studs here. With work things and family visit. Yeah, sure, no pressure. Take your time, the Lego will not run away. I think this camera is overexposing a bit. I will try to get it to quiet down. Yes. Okay. And it is of course only connected with this part here. And the trouble is you have to put it in diagonally because I cannot push it in straight. Okay, and be careful not to put pressure on the other side. Okay. So this one went better because I knew what I would have to expect. So I'm going to remove these from the tray. They only get in the way, and we have seen them enough of them. And the canopy will be put in anyway soon, I guess. Oh no, this is not correct. Oops, now it's better. And this one is, no wait, something is very wrong here. So, I don't know if you can see it. I totally fucked this up. Okay, so at least I noticed right away. I don't know exactly what I did wrong, but I just know it was not good. Okay. Yeah. So I had it completely upside down. Yep. And this is the reason again why we all love Lego, because you can so quickly fix those mistakes. I could never build any Gundam stuff where you have to glue it, because I would be heartbroken if I made a mistake, which is probably stupid, but still. Yeah, so this is much better now. Okay, now we're going to build the bigger part again that goes on the top here. With this absolutely fascinating angle blade. Actually, I have to find out when this was introduced. Let me just check if the part list is already on. Seven 5355, I think. I don't think they have the part list yet. No, there is no inventory yet. Because it would be interesting to see if they introduced this part directly for here. I don't think they did. It would not really make sense to make a special part for this X-Wing, but it is a cool blade. Oh, and we still haven't used this cool part. Wait, something is wrong with my filter here. Just a second. Better. Random tan part. And this is how it should be. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Ah. So I just tore off the bottom one. Oh no, the whole drain is destroyed. Okay, so the bottom one is on there again. Everything will be good. And I just have to fix this here. Oh no. It is indeed more difficult to put it on with now that it's broken off like this. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh no. Ah. I managed to do it. Okay. Whew. I got it. Oh shit. Oh no. Some stuff fell off. I think those are very quiet, aren't they? Okay. Finally, these horrible plates in the back are on. And I hope I will not tear them off again. The music is louder than the sound requests. Yeah, I will probably have to make them a bit more louder in the Firebot itself. And now finally we are going to use this wonderful part. I think the Firebot has an option so that I can increase the volume when I play the things. Because if I do a shout out now, that is the same overlay. That is probably going to be too loud. I just realized I forgot this part here. I was wondering why I had an extra spare of it. Okay, now let's put this together. Feels a bit strange. And I have no idea what its purpose is going to be. Oh, it's going to be put into center under the body here. Oh, it's probably, maybe it's, no. I don't know. So indeed, it is going to be put under here and this way up. Oh, nice. This is a nice fit again. I always enjoy it when it fits in so nicely. No gap here. But I don't think it is meant to be opened, so it's probably just for the body. Oh, okay, so that was bag number 3. Now we're going to do bag number 4 and the canopy. I want to do this. So I'm quite happy with my canopy. This was in the box without any extra security. So many people have these very scratchy. There is a scratch here, but this side is without scratches, and this side also. So I got lucky here. I heard from other people that they had these really scuffed up because it was moving around in the box. Just have to get bags number 4. Yeah, they definitely should. I mean, Lego can do it. They did it. They did it for, I think, for the Batmobile at least. No, for the Ecto 1, and they did it for the Sandcrawler. See you later. See you later, Dimit. Bye bye. Oh, and I can already see another pink part here. So cake is definitely confirmed. So, bigger bag than I thought. Oh, what do we have here? What is this for? That's a surprise. I have no idea what this will be used for. Ooh, and some sand glue. 2 of them. So this looks quite a big bag. I'm not quite sure if I will complete this bag, but we will see if I have a good point to stop. But I do want to reach the point where we can apply the canopy. Shiny, shiny new parts. It's so nice. These are also nice. These colors don't mix, but I don't think we will see them. Oh, we have covered all of the sand blue up now. That's surprising. No more sand blue visible. Oh, this doesn't feel good. Oh, I don't like this. But it looks correct. So these are floating here. I mean, it's not really unstable, but it doesn't feel good. But it's definitely in the instructions also. that horrible gap here. I hope it's there for a reason. Yeah. Floating horror. Horror vacui. Click. Yeah, so this could definitely also feel some more strengthening, but I guess they do it so it fits perfectly. So I would of course like to put something here to strengthen it a bit. Oh, now we're going to do some more tile topping. So this is not brick building and blade stacking, but tile topping now. Oh, but I do like it when you use the different tiles to make these designs. But I should use the right one. So this is another danger. One bag where we have a 1x4 and a 1x3. In the same bag. So you have to be careful. I just picked the wrong one, of course. Oh no, I should count stats. 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. So this one is the right one. But I think the long one is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 2, 12, 14, 16. So we have 3 lengths of these in this one. And I also almost took the wrong one again. This one could also be the one. Interesting. We're putting this on top of this now here. So this little barb is pointing out like this. Okay, more stud counting done. But this should be correct. Oh, I wouldn't even have needed to count the stats. I should have just started from the right. Silly pudding. I'm the only one that stat counts. No, there's no shame in stat counting. There's also no shame in hole counting for the technic parts. I still have no idea what these are going to be used for. This is absolutely fantastic. I've never seen this before. In the same bag, we have a 2x2, we have a 2x3, we have a 2x4, and a 2x6 tile of the same color. I think they often try to avoid this because it can lead to confusion. But here, they did it. So that is really fun. And there's also, but this one of course you cannot confuse this tile here. Yeah, confuse a cat. Confuse a Lego builder or confuse a cat. Okay, now the 4 one. I mean, there would probably be no real harm done if you would mix up the order of these tiles a bit. Oh no, another floating brick. This is really annoying. Another gap here. But it is also in the instructions. I think the designer designer is known as the floating plate designer, the gap designer. And now we combine it all into one large thingamajig. Wait, really? No, really? This doesn't feel good. Oh, I think this one is too long. Oh, I used it, one that is too long here. So I should have counted more studs. Yep. So this blade is too long. But I expect these will go together better now. But we still have the gap. So now it feels better, but we still have a gap here. Oh, and here's the other gap. But they're both 3 studs wide, so I'm quite sure they have a purpose. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. first time we are using a 1x2 top here. Ah, makes sense. We don't have enough space for the 2x2. I wonder if Recognize is up again. It just makes you feel how dependent you become on those tools. This really is a tricky bag. And again, full potential. You've been running those minifigures through it. Did you identify any interesting ones, other ones? So I guess that soldier, he should be good. With the blue epaulettes. The blue epaulettes are surprisingly more expensive than the yellow ones. I have no idea why. He wasn't worth that much? Oh, okay. Ah, here we are using the trans-clear part. It is just going to be put under here. Oh, it's probably going to be used as some spacing element. Oh, whoa. Admiral Yularen? That's cool. I don't know how he looks. Awesome. So if you have the figure number, you can do it like so. But I think I just made one up that doesn't exist. That doesn't look like a fig number. So the figs usually start with 2 letters and then a number. But if you want to show a part, you can use the part command. And always remember, if it looks too good to be true, it's usually not true. Cool. No, I've never seen this one before. 65 euros, yep. He was only in a poly bag. Wait, I think I might have that poly bag in my store. Let me see. Yep, I have it. I remember. So I have him in my inventory. Oh, but for 90 euros and 28 cents. But these prices I have here are I know, too high. But he's of course new in this there. €200. I thought that red guy was a Darth Vader with his Christmas sweater. There's also a Christmas Darth Vader. So either you will get really good or really well fucked. I mean, it is definitely a gamble, but you have to see it as the gamble. Is there some way to see if that seller sold more stuff before? They have a 5-star rating, okay. So I don't know what the platform that is and if that can be trusted or not. Facebook Marketplace. Ah, okay, I don't know that. So here in Germany we have something called Kleinanzeigen. That's more like a Craigslist that is used very often. I mean, there is potential that he doesn't know that these are very valuable, or he's a very cunning person who sells these minifigures that look like the ones. A lot of the Lego sets they have for sale do not have any minifigures. Okay, now we're going to do this crazy shit. If this is going to work. Oh no. Oh, so I didn't switch back. Sorry. This was just a strange step to connect. It doesn't really feel very sturdy. This construction down here is interesting. The way it's connected with the two hinges here and the 1x2 brick that has the studs on the side. But we only have these two connections here and there's no connection at all on the front. Yeah, so Nexonites are usually not very expensive. There's one or two Nexonites that are really expensive, but most of them are like only €1 or one or €2. Okay, let's see if we're going to get some more sturdiness in here. I mean, it looks good from the outside, but the inside is... This is looking very much like a... Yeah. It is definitely a display-only set. But I mean, I saw Jang's review, and he did swoosh it a bit at the end, but... I mean, this is definitely a cool construction, but I have no idea what it is. Oh, now I have to put it in there. Great. Okay, so this is crazy. Now we're putting it here in the center. On top of these two bricks. I mean, this is high level Lego design. I could never ever design something like this. It does look cool. I just wish it would be a bit more sturdy. But I guess it is okay. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. One build that I really found interesting was the UCS sand speeder, the big sand speeder. that looked very plain, but it had a lot of cool techniques also. And that was not unstable at all because it is so compact. Okay, now we have to attach it. So this is going on the oh, okay, so we're going to use these two little bars to attach it. So it will be held here with this and this one. It just feels like it's there should be more connection points for big parts like this. But maybe it will fit satisfyingly in there. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, so that was more satisfying than I expected. So it was only clipped. Oh, and look at it, it's tapering a bit off in this direction also. So that was actually surprisingly satisfying. For how flimsy it felt before, it looks really good now. So I think actually, I don't know if you can see it at the front here. Oops, yep. Now wait, I can try it on the other camera. Here at the front, you still have this barb. And I think it will probably be held together a bit better because it is still a bit flimsy here. But there is potential to hold it together using this this little barb here. Oh, so the tip will lock it all up. Okay, that is good to hear. Because to be honest, I was not really very happy by the way how flimsy it felt up here. But we do have some elements where it can lock up. So here's the barb and here's the transparent part. And if that holds it together, that would be cool, of course. And I don't know if you can see it. It tapers off quite nicely also in this action. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're just going to build the other side, so I will stop here tonight. The problem is a little bit Lego designers work with the best bricks, and we get bricks sometimes on the whites of the mold tolerance. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably not notice that. I'm not personally. I'm not sensitive enough to see a big difference in the brick quality. But I do know that this felt too loose for my taste, and I also didn't like some of the parts back here. But if it looks good in the end, it's okay, I guess. You've seen people, it doesn't hold on at all until they put the tip on the panels, keep falling off until then. Okay. No, I mean this one of course is a prime candidate to always get falling off the two studs. And these panels too also have only two studs connection. We will see. Fall off and shatter, yeah. Maybe these are the old red, dark red that shatters when you just look at it. Okay, so I'm going to stop for now because I don't want to build the other side. It looks like we're just going to build the same thing for the other side. And I always like to sleep over the repetition. Yeah, so this is just the other side, the exact same build. No, I will build that tomorrow. You mean the build panel shattered into pieces? Yeah, I understood you. I'm always joking about the dark red stuff. Matt was so frustrated. In which way frustrated? Because the build is so flimsy sometimes? That it keep falling apart. Yeah, I can. Yeah, so I think it is going to be okay. I got very frustrated when I built the Ninjago City Gardens. There's an area on the second level that is also simply not nice to build because you somehow have to put pressure in an impossible way. And I got so frustrated with it that I stopped building it completely, and I still haven't finished it yet. But I will have to finish it before the markets is released. Okay, so let's see where we can raid off to. It is already quite late here anyway. And I will build the other side again. And recognize is most of the time the next raid will go better. Yeah, so I simply don't enjoy the repetition. So when I see that I have to build the same thing again, and actually putting this on here was quite satisfying now. The connection, I thought, okay, it's only 2 little bars on 2 clips, but it held quite well, and it fit quite nicely. So I do like that we don't have many gaps in here. So there's no large gap here. This one was quite nice, the fit. Okay, let's see who's on. You ordered glue when you build Javak. Yeah, you just have to get out the Craggle. And what is it? If you said, okay, I will glue you now, they will start to behave. Oh, Xia is on? Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, but Crimson Rain is also on. I think we will raid Crimson. She's building the Actor 1. That is also a fantastic set. So I always recommend, I don't know if they're going to retire it or if it's already retired, but if you do not have the big Actor 1. Rip, where is she? Oh, Medusa is also on. So many people streaming. Yes, yes, yes. The chair is awesome. It is really, really wonderful. And I also like the little thing in the back where you could have this little drone robot coming out, and of course the mechanism for turning the stuff and moving back and forth on the top. That is also cool. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. Have a wonderful day or night or evening, whatever it is in your time zone, and I do hope to see you around. I will probably also maybe even no, not tonight. Play some more Tears of the Kingdom at some time. Thank you very much and have a wonderful night. Bye bye.